looking for new or refurbished laptops? Or do you need to have your PC repaired and maintained? Do you need accessories for computers or phones? Are you in search of a printer or decoder? Worry not. If you're in Mbarara, you can now get all this from PAL Technologies. Find us at former Nakmat Building, room 14, or call us on 0777 525820.
Tonight at exactly 12 a.m., we're talking about midnight, we'll be ending the month of August and welcoming or ushering in September 2021. It's been a long way. If you've ever had a speech of that graduate, this is what we have to always keep saying. It's been a long, long way. But otherwise, we are taking the year, and it is the 31st of August 2021. It is exactly 2 minutes past 5 p.m. This is the Startup Talk. I am Sankara Ruhanga. You're watching it TV, and we are here always Tuesday 5 p.m. We always have to tell this story. We are brought to you by www.guzaug.com. I'm talking about www.guzaug.com, a platform where you can buy products that are only made locally, that are only made in Uganda. We are promoting Buy Uganda, and absolutely you're going to be building Uganda. So drop there and you will be finding products that are made here in Uganda. But we're also powered by Let's Farm Shop. In case you just have that smartphone, you may need to check on your Play Store and you'll be able to download. Just search for Let's Farm Shop and you will be able to get us. That app is going to help you buy fresh products. We're talking about agro produce from farmers to you, and we bring them to your doorstep. Now, talking about all those shops, today we are hosting another shop that this time concentrates only on herbal products. And talking about herbal products and the whole year talk, it's been a whole hell of 2020, then 2021. We're talking about the virus, and if there's anything that the virus has taught us, it is the importance of herbal medicine. We saw Dr. Chiza Besige coming up with the Besige concoction. Yeah, I don't know if you heard about that, but we'll be coming to you. There came that, and Chiza Besige had to teach us how you can mix lemon and tangawuzi and all that to boost your immunity in this period of coronavirus. And then as we were about to get sorted, there came a gentleman from Barano University of Science and Technology, a researcher with COVIDX, and before we knew, people started using herbs and all the kinds of mixtures they could get at least to heal. Rolling back to the years that herbal was the medicine that people relied to. But maybe even now, I would be getting to be, proved wrong, because maybe the policies, the research and the statistics could still have it that herbal is still the mother of medicine. With me is Magoba, and I want to think you're making Magoba from all the situations. Okay, I'm hosting Mr. Allan, and Allan is the CEO of Onpoint.Ug, a platform that I told you if you visited right now, you will be able to order for only herbal medicine products. He is into beauty and health. You're welcome, Allan. Say hi to the viewer.
Thank you very much for facilitator and moderator of this program.
Yes.
By names of Allan Magoba. I want to thank you people for watching us. Continue watching 8TV. 8TV is the way to go. I will be happy to share all you need to know from me. Thank you.
Wow, I'm so sure my producer is going to cut that out because that's a promo. You say Ayit TV, they have to keep watching that. And that is much, much important. You're welcome to Ayit TV, and also the viewer watching. The show is called The Startup Talk. It is where we host people in creatives, people, especially young people, who get out and create things, and these things could become game changers in the way day-to-day activities are run. And I don't know your background yet, but all I know about you is you changed the Mama Fina kind of style. I'm sorry to say, mention the names. the Senga Kulanama kind of thing, and you're saying, I think from your smartphone, Senga Kulanama could find you home. You know, we know them for herbal products.
True.
Let's first hear about Magoba, Allan, who you could describe yourself as.
Thank you very much,
Yes.
Mr. Sankala. Magoba Allan is a biomedical scientist who is specializing to be a natural medicine scientist. The title of that natural medicine scientist is called pharmacogonist.
Sure.
Though it sounds tough, that's why I'm opting for natural medicine scientist. Allan Magoba is a person who is interested in research, science, and bioentrepreneurship.
Okay.
And on top of those three items, I also like ICT as a game changer in transforming the bioentrepreneurship and also bringing the research to the people in form of products and what. And having a background in natural medicine sciences, it gives me the energy to stand and champion access of natural products. You realize that sometime back, before things like Onpoint came on board, the access of natural medicines and natural products has really not been that clear. People were relating access of natural medicines with going into a shrine.
Yes, witchcraft, generally.
Witchcraft,
Yes.
things of backwardness, traditional, things which are not in this modern time. And it is from that angle, Allan and the team, I have a team, that we said, can we change this? Given that on our team we have a person like Allan who is getting expertise in these natural medicines. He knows what works well. He knows which one is standard. He knows which one is good for consumption. How can we come up and make something that can take away, that can revolutionize the access of these natural medicines? And I stand here for Onpoint, which does that.
Onpoint is that one-stop center for, you call them natural medicine.
Natural products.
Natural products. Well, we are having Allan, and he's talking about, did you say biomedical something?
I said I'm a biomedical scientist.
Biomedical scientist. And then you are?
Specializing to be a natural medicine scientist.
Natural medicine scientist. And then you later used terms like bioentrepreneurship.
Doing entrepreneurship in things that promote life and also come from life.
And you also love technology.
And I love ICT
Wow.
very much.
His term, I think, would become biotechpreneurship in my language, if we are to describe this gentleman, and that is where he is getting from this. Now, we are going to get into this, but a little bit of a few facts and what we've known for long. Medicine, I'm talking about herbal medicine, and I think, I have not carried out any research, but my mind tells me maybe around 80% of people, it could be even apparently, are still consuming herbal medicine or using herbal medicine by word, like someone told you, referrals, and not scientific kind of proof or something. Someone just tells me you're going to use this and it's going to work, especially with our pregnant mothers, different vulnerable groups are lowered into that. Could it have been your background that now we need to focus on and say this is the game changer, this is the niche of Onpoint? We're looking at the value proposition, what comes differently with you, and apart from delivering, because I could still go and get Mikamba and Mivure and Murondo and still deliver. Could I say that your value proposition in this, okay, what you're selling you're bringing in that scientific proof for professionalism and adding it with the natural. I think that is why it becomes natural science. Ah, so glad to meet you. But you could have your comment over that, and then we roll for any other discussion.
Thank you very much, Mr. Sankara. You had it right. The one of 80%. Statistics have it that 80%
Yes.
of the population rely on herbal and medicinal plants for their health. And when you want to understand it well, you realize you can go to a hotel and ask for spiced tea. That tea is special compared to a plain tea. Why? What they are going to add in it, it is going to give you some aroma which calms you down, which stabilizes your mood. They are going to put some ginger that will relax your throat, and you take your tea nicely. That is already taking a medicinal compounded something.
Anyway,
That
wow.
is the level of how people take natural products.
Wow.
And adding on what you asked me about the value proposition of this Onpoint, apart from delivering these natural products to people who order, we also have a platform inside there
Yes.
of consultation.
Wow.
And we even give them value
Wow.
that in case you don't order for consultation, if you buy a product, there is free consultation. And you consult natural medicine scientists like us. I have other people who are doing the same professional work. We consult and we give you what you need to know about the medicines you're going to use, plus how you can pass through your challenges. So on top of the deliveries, in the same system, there is a consultation portal which people can actually order, or in case you order a product, it comes with free consultation, and you consult online. You
Does the consultation favor Sankara who just buys his mulondo on the street and just wants to know, those figures? How much am I going to take?
True.
You cater for me too,
Yes.
not the produced or the packed herbal.
Yes,
or
in case
it's
you
not
are at
limited
your
to that,
place
yeah?
and
Yes.
you have got a plant from a garden,
Yes.
and you hope it has medicinal compounds, and you want to know if it is okay and you want to understand, you just order for
Wow.
consultation and we
Wow.
give you
Wow.
advice.
Wow.
Yes.
So able to tell me if you have that good, mix it with honey and don't add this and
In that ratio, like that.
okay. Now I hope you understand the business we are talking about. On Point. Is it Onpoint.Ug?
Well,
Yes.
we are having two platforms. For Uganda, we are working with our IT technical people to make it only accessed in Uganda for Onpoint.Ug. As part of progress, we have also opened up, secured Onpoint20.com. Why we have a 20 there is because it is last year when we began. We are almost celebrating 1 year anniversary, and that Onpoint20.com will be accessed by people outside Africa. We want to promote this access in the whole of this continent.
Okay. Well, the whole point was making sure you understand what Onpoint does, and that is what we are talking about. You will visit them, ask about herbal medicines. There are some herbal medicines listed. If you want some, you're going to order. They're going to deliver. But he says there's also a side of consultation, and in case you have that herbal medicine that you want to try yourself, then there are professionals that are going to help you, and that's the business we have today. Now, you could share with us the story of the start. You say you're about to celebrate 1 year. I'm not sure whether it's been thorny or some bed of roses, but you could share with us the story. Maybe we could roll back to the university. I'm so certain that perhaps that's where the dream started, and then you drive us up to 2020 August.
Thank you very much for that question, and I'm very willing to share, because it is from such stories
Yes.
other people can learn from,
Very true.
and we all move forward. Now, when I was in at campus,
Yes.
as in Makerere, I always admired to be an innovator. And we had this, in Makerere there is always an exhibition somewhere, either in College of Health Sciences, either in College of Engineering, every week. If you do a roundup on note spots, you'll find calling for applications, calling for exhibition space, calling for innovation challenges in Makerere every week. So I was that guy who used to source for that information, and I follow up. So when I was studying, I first opened up my mind. My mind was like, yes, I'm doing this biomedical courses, but apart from biomedical, can't I do something else? So I opened up, so I would move to the College of Engineering openly to see what they do as far as innovations are concerned. So I was able to see people innovating using these Arduinos, doing what, and I fell in love with technology. There is a professor in that College of Agriculture, the late Banada, died recently. He told me that you can be what you want to be if you be near it. So I always wanted to be near innovators.
You may want to repeat that.
You can be what you want to be by being near that thing you want to be. So I wanted to be an innovator. I had to surround myself with innovators. So here comes, he tells me, why are you so much? I was always checking on my smartphone every after like 10 minutes.
Not on WhatsApp.
Not on WhatsApp, but WhatsApp, Facebook, very fast. And he was like, why do you like checking your phone even when you're talking to people? I think it's a mannerism, habit. But then he asked me, maybe you are a mathematician, because mathematicians break down very fast things. And I was good in mathematics. So he told me, why didn't you do technology? Why are you in the other course? I was like, yeah, it's also a calling, but I can also do technology. What's wrong with it? Then he said, move for it. So me and my friends, we teamed up, and we started now designing apps with our people who were in software engineering. So we got the knowledge of how things are done, even when we didn't have capital. We were just doing it because we are students. We have people who have knowledge. For us, we have ideas. They have knowledge of coding. We give the tryout. So we finish the course and we move on. So moving outside Makerere, I find myself in a new course at Mbara University. That is a master's in pharmacognosy. Now this course takes me back to the traditions. I like traditions and culture. Even when I was graduating at Makerere, I put on a kanzu and a nkoni. It was so hilarious and it was so unique. Even the vice chancellor said, who is that culture man? Is he from Buganda? It was so unique. But little did I know that I was really interested in nature and culture and traditions. So when I was given a course at MAST, it is about natural medicines, because I trust and I believe that nature was made by God, and it was made by God to help us live with it. That's why we say, let's go for this course and look for natural compounds which can heal our people. There in the course, I start having the heart of making a product. Making a product, I realized it was not easy, because you need premises, you need UNBS, you need URA to come and see you, you need utilities like power, you need raw materials, you need workers, you need rent, a lot. Then my question was, how can somebody make this and you really do what you want to do? Because we don't have it. So I just typed something small because I have a passion of being a professor, and people always say professors are poor. But I'm telling those people that you're going to see professors who will impact their lives and also impact people's lives. I want to be that professor.
That's a big debate though.
Yes. So, I just typed something small on Google. Top 10 richest people in the world. I was so shocked. The top 10 people richest in the world. These are people who are dealing in technology and internet. So I said, now I want to be a professor in these natural medicines, and what? Will I be among these top 10? Okay, I'm going to make a product, heal people, and I want impact as part of my life. So I said, can't I also leverage on internet with my natural medicines and move on? So I was thinking, now how? Will you make a product?
Before that,
Yes.
like you had made like a product?
No, I was in the pipeline of making, but
Okay.
the other factors knocked us down, me and my friends.
Okay.
So we go back on the drawing board, and we realize that the top 10 people who are impacting, moving this world are actually working on ICT, technology, and internet-related products and services. That is when I said, now, the first one is Amazon.com. Amazon.com deals in all products. Will I do that? Won't I leave my heart of working on natural medicines if I go in everything? Then, there came a question. What Amazon is doing in America and Canada and where? Who is doing it in Africa? I found Jumia. Okay, Jumia is doing it in Africa and Uganda. But does this Jumia have herbal products on their site?
Particularly that, because that's what you liked. You loved.
So I searched in Jumia's search engine. I saw herbal products coming, and yet before I knew Jumia was much more on gadgets, much more on fashion like shoes. I was shocked to find natural products inside their site. Then I was like, now, if Jumia is doing all these range of products and services and what, and we are standing in for nature and natural products, value chain, how can we now get a super site, systematic, to do what things like Jumia do, but specifically for natural products? Then the question was, is that thing there? To search, we found something called iHub.com. iHub.com?
I like
iPhone. iHub.
Okay.
Hub of hubs. Eh?
Mm-hmm.
iHub.com is found in Saudi Arabia, and it is doing a very good work when it comes to access of natural products, delivering in over 30 countries, including USA. So my team, we said, now, why is this thing not in Africa? Especially more so, not in Uganda. So by that time, I was already knowing people who did in herbal medicine. I was looking up to. So the question was, should we compete or we collaborate? So we realized collaboration can actually grow both of us. If these people who are making standard products that are notified by NDA, that are licensed by UNBS, that are researched and well standardized, can we talk to those people and see if we can work with them to have their products on this site we think we are going to make? They were so willing. Help us and give us visibility. We want our products to be seen. That is when we said, okay, now let's look at the small monies we can get and start this site.
That was which year?
Last year at the start.
The beginning of last year. Okay, we will be having a short break, and when we return, we will have Mr. Allan. But when we come back, you need to mention a few names of. You need to define we, yeah, so that we now move as a team and then until where we are today. Let's have a short break, and when we return, we have more of Allan's story. We are still looking at how he started Onpoint.Ug.
Do you have Uganda at heart? How about buying products made in Uganda by Ugandans from a Ugandan online shop anywhere, anytime?
Introducing GuzaUG.com, a one-stop center for Uganda's locally made products. Buy Uganda, build Uganda.
I am Ugandan.
How to tell the difference between real or fake honey.
Get natural honey only from our Pure Bees Products Limited, leaders in bee farming, bee consultancy, bee hives, standard honey extraction equipment, bee products value addition, and fumigation.
Find us in Badara City, in Tare Road, opposite Stanbic Bank, or call us on 0784-278172 or 0709-844134. You can also buy our honey from www.guzaug.com. Are you planning on having yourself a computer soon? Or do you need to get rid of that fault in your current computer? Are you looking for a trusted computer solution center in Barara? Try us at Think Innovation Inc. For new and refurbished computers, computer repair and maintenance, computer accessories, networking, software installation, and web designing. Find us at Western Arcade, Room AF51, or call us now on 0753 975042.
Thank you very much. You are still watching Yit TV, the Startup Talk. So I am in, and it is a show that is meant to make sure that you who is watching and you are interested in starting a business, you look at some of the people that have started against all odds, and what was the story and the inspiration. You may find you have the same story, but perhaps you're not where they are. But also to give platforms for those that quickly stand out in having these startups, the creative startups, and perhaps they do not have a platform. That is why we do the Startup Talk. And our guest today is called Mr. Allan Magoba is the name, and he runs Onpoint. You could search www.onpoint.ug. That's a platform where you can buy all your natural health products, and he is the CEO. You are still telling us the story. We had reached Jan 2020. You are gathering your team, and you're now looking at how to start a platform that would uniquely identify you as a one-stop center for herbal medicines, I would say.
Okay, thank you. Continuing where I had stopped, I start getting close to people who are making natural products that are standard. The first person was Dr. Patrick Ogwang, the owner of Jenna Herbal.
The COVID-X guy.
Yes, and good enough, he gave us the distributorship. In case you want products, we are the distributors.
Or you have COVID-X.
Okay, so we worked with Patrick, was giving us products because he was my lecturer. So there is no way he would fail to give me a supplier credit. That's how I began. So you must have people in your life that impact you. You must reach near people who can change your life.
Let's fast roll back to the starting. He just gave you
Products.
Like you approached and he was like, anyway, start marketing?
Start.
Ah.
Because you know what it means. If I say this product heals ulcers, you know what we put in because it is all indicated here. You have studied this.
I've been training you.
You
I
have
know
done
you.
biomedical. You know what a normal living human being looks like and what a diseased one looks like. Go and treat people.
Ah, wow.
I had a friend of mine in Kampala, in Makerere, a doctor, who is a PhD person in these natural products, also an entrepreneur. 2 partners on board.
Meanwhile, have you started on building the technology?
Not yet the technology. We are now having product access.
Building systems.
We had no space, so all this was being done from home. Products come, they are put in a safe place, but at home. Then you start working on your clients and building a network of clients.
You moved one-on-one, door to door.
People also knew that Allan is a responsible person and has this. Let me try it. People tried, and I can tell you, the business started. Now, we said let's do the app. App first, before the website. The app was worked on, completed safely, put on the Play Store, also called Onpoint.Ug. Then we worked on the website. The website, since it was an e-commerce website, it was going to be incorporated in with the system of payment and what? We worked on that.
That actually involves some money.
Money, yes. We had some small money. Yes.
From maybe the previous sales?
No, we have been working. Like this is you're doing business when you're already having some small money. Now this goes to people who are having some work. You know, there are 2 areas of startup. There's when somebody is starting from scratch.
2020 January, you had graduated?
Yes.
So you had started working?
Yes.
So the capital generally was from your savings?
My savings and personal equity.
Okay,
Yeah.
That's what we're looking for. So then finally you put up the site and start running?
Started. And after the site, you have to put all the systems on social media. That is the Facebook page. Start teaching people. I taught people for 1 month, every day.
Maybe before we go to the people and how you actually reach them, we could first categorize your market.
Well, the market, because we are targeting people who have a smartphone. But you realize clients, not everybody has a smartphone, and they need services and products and what. That's why we opened up an open place in town, so that people who can say, let me go there and I get this product. Let me call, because on our site we have called order. It is not necessarily that you have to really have an app. If you have a contact of our business and call, we deliver.
Yes. Like I said, we will get to the distribution channels. I want us to first look at the kinds of, because like you said, anyway, everyone really has that smartphone, but not all. Are we targeting old mothers? Are we targeting that particular kind of, this is my market, this is where I'm marketing. The people you are training, what kind of groups, you could describe your customer to make it easy for you?
I realized people thought that herbals are supposed to be taken by older people.
Yeah,
and here we are coming with something which is an app to be used by young people. It was a challenge, but it was a blessing, because now we are trying to show these young elites and people that, look, the herbals you thought that they were for older people, actually they are ours. Come and see this. When you look at a product like Mulondo, very good at making blood flow. That's why they use it in sexual enhancement and what. And people start their sexual life by government 18 and above, meaning a person who is 35 and is a youth finishing the youth time can actually see this on a phone and say, wow, I can get this for my health. So the target is that we need modern access of these so-called traditional products. And that means we are targeting a person of 18 years up to 60 that can hold a smartphone and see something on Onpoint.
As long as they are able to understand anything, any information about health and what you're going to be putting there. Okay, that's a good one. And you hinted a little bit of on distribution channels. Apart from ordering online, you said how else can they get this?
You can get the products on Onpoint. You can get them from the site, which is in town here, the shop, the center.
Yeah, maybe we could talk about the location.
Baguta Street, Musime Mukama Arcade. That's where the office is. If you really want to see us physically, because people are scared of online things, they are overfed. Now here we are, we have a location. You can come and see. That's one. Two, if you're very busy and you just get your smartphone, you just give a call that is on our site, we deliver. If you trust using the systems of ours, which are actually trusted because they are safe, you can pay, then we process your product order, we bring it to you within 8 hours, working hours.
Okay, we are talking about health, and I don't know if we roll into the quality assurance. How do you select your suppliers, the sources of these medicines, and then you could perhaps seal it up with the policy side of it? Are you safe with the books within the medication, laws and all that? We're talking about something someone is going to use for health matters. Yes, you could enlighten us about that.
Well, thank you very much. When you go on our site, especially in the footer of the site, there is where we have a link that calls on people who have standard natural products to actually sell their products on Onpoint. When you click there like this and enter into our template, which requests you to submit what you want to sell there, we come and do due diligence. If you say, I'm Sankala, I'm a herbalist, I'm working from Kakoba, I have my product ABC. So one, is your product notified by NDA? If it is not notified, is it in the process, meaning that you have taken up an initiative, you have done all it takes, you are in the process, because it can take time to get notified. Are you in the process? Do you have documentation? Okay. That's why we have few suppliers, because herbal medicine people are concocting here and there. That's why we work with few people that we can maintain quality. We have had a number of approaches. People say, can I put my product? No, because you don't have this and this. That's why we have few. We are working with only 3 companies.
So you're smartly looking into the camera and telling this person that whatever you're going to buy from us is that real one.
Is that good one?
Okay, that's a good one. And maybe before we roll into the last bit of where you wrap up a few challenges and how you're going through and sharing insights on what is coming, we could first comment on, you're dealing, like we said, you're
technopreneur.
Yes, you're biotechpreneur.
Yes.
And now on the side, we know on the bio side, you went to class, you studied these things, you know them. In entrepreneurship, there's always a debate whether you guys are born or made. So we cannot know. Maybe you're born a businessman or what. But on the side of technology, you do not have any background of that. And apparently you're running a tech site. What is it like? And the creation of it and the running of it, perhaps you could change the mindset of this guy. The way we're looking at these sites, and I must have done computer science and all that. I do not know your side of technology in this whole thing.
Thank you very much. I have come to appreciate one thing in life, passion. I might not have done ICT, but I can assure you, during the first lockdown, when Museveni was saying next 27 days, me I was on YouTube learning.
Learning what?
Learning how these things are. How is a safe system? How do you know this system is okay? Of course, learning from people who helped us to do this site are part of my team. I always call them my indirect teammates. Yes, they were brought on board and they did something on a contract basis, but I appreciate them so much because they continuously monitor for me. On top of even me, I am having some small knowledge on how things look like because of passion. So if somebody has passion, anything you can learn it.
You know, with IT, we need to think of the risks involved, because you said you're either integrating or someone already can pay to have the product. Now with ICT, well, there's that chance of someone, you know, taking someone's money before the product perhaps is delivered or something. What does it take? Maybe you could describe the team. You have a team that you trust that is seated there.
Yes,
24 hours
and because we have really known from the grass how the safe one looks like. There is a way it is naturally there. For example, we the seniors know how we control the passwords and what. So you cannot really go there minus passing through us.
Okay.
Yes, I know they are hackers, but at least there is some level of security.
Wow. Well, the whole point we get into this is IT becomes just an enabler. You need systems first, and then the technology is always going to come and enhance that. And that is what we need to change actually with our ICT students. In case you're an ICT student and you're watching this, that is what you have to work on first. Systems first, and then the technology can always come in and they're going to rip. I see we are 3 minutes almost to the end of the show. You could wrap up all these things in one. One, you could have faced a few major challenges, but you've not closed, you're persisting. How have you been able to go through them? And then, if in case you have a journey that, I mean, there is a nearby feature that you are anticipating, or where we could see the Onpoint going in the next a few. I will avoid to say years, but that is it. And also, if you didn't share with us some remarkable achievements so far with Onpoint that you have achieved, either as an individual or as a company, and then we can conclude as we go. It might be a lot, but professors actually know how to summarize.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Now, let me start with remarkable achievements, the milestones we have hit as Onpoint. One, we started. We have built confidence in our suppliers. I mean confidence. They are part of us. Two, we have made sure that our sites are safe. The integrated systems of payment, they are trusted. The people who are overlooking the site are trusted. The people who are, the sites where they are hosted are trusted places. So we have done that. Number three, we have made sure that in our internal system of working, it has been a challenge, but finally we are controlling it. You know, startup, financials, cash in, cash out, controlling finance, controlling stock. Products are coming, they are moving out. Controlling stock. That's when we have now learned how our stock comes in and goes. We have very good bookkeeping systems. We have trained our workers to do what they're supposed to do, and they are doing it.
So with management,
we are not really bad.
Okay.
Just that we are perfecting day by day.
Okay. Yeah.
For the delivery systems, we have established. For now, we don't have delivery borders, but we have border people we work with, and they are known. They are trusted by us, the management, and they know what they do.
And by the way, we are soon launching Guza-UG border, and we will be willing to have such partnerships. We could be delivering for you.
has been noted by the CEO.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yes. So that is one. Then two, about milestones, because they are so key to show somebody out there that you can do it and remain in market and move on. We have been able to take and apply for NDA certification. It is going to be the first herbal center certified in this region, according to information I have.
I think we have several herbal kind of, I don't know if they are called centers, but there are several herbal, I don't know if they are also companies, but they are those certificates that certify that so and so actually is supposed to handle herbal
You
medicine.
see, the industry of herbal medicine is not well regulated. That's why even anybody can get from nowhere and becomes a herbalist.
How is it different from Basawa Nancy?
Antivevo, because the basawo b'ekinansi yefe abagamba nti nze amagezi nagajja ku taata wange.
But you know they are certified Basawa Nancy, you know that?
Yes, by their associations. If you're saying you are a traditional healer, do we know you? What makes you a traditional healer? They have the associations. But me, I'm not a traditional healer. Me, I'm a natural medicine scientist.
Okay.
Yes.
So you're saying you're in the process of
Yes.
acquiring that, and
That-
NDA is going to soon.
Yes, very soon.
That will be good.
Yes. Then next, we have made sure that for the systems on social media, we have been in 2 months rehabilitation, but we are preparing something which is not going to stop for the next 1 year.
Okay.
We have organized a lot. We used this lockdown. We gave a break. If you can even check on our social media, we stopped in end of May because we are creating a lot so that we are now doing plans ahead. Once we start again, it is going to be a full package.
Okay.
Starting next
We're
week.
talking about increased revenue streams, but by the way, you didn't share with us about that. Some ways you're earning. We are really late. but
I understand.
to summarize this.
But it is quite interesting. On the app, there is an app and website. There is prices of each product. From that, we get products on a very good price. So we make revenue from there. When you buy
From sales.
Two, because we are starting, but we are having a plan that starting with next year, putting your product on Onpoint, it will be taxed per 2 weeks $1 just for sitting there. That is revenue collection. We have consultation.
It's part of the bigger plan.
Very cheap, which is only 10K. Ugandan, you just consult and get the knowledge and we move on. We have sales and sales. We are in sales.
Okay. Majorly that.
Yes.
Yeah, we could use this one last minute for you to have a conclusion remark, maybe for this gentleman, young or old, that has been watching the story of Onpoint.Ug.
Yeah, thank you very much, my fellow youth. Maybe I remove this mask for purposes. I will go social distance a bit. So
Okay.
that I'm also, these times I'm becoming old, but I want to talk to these young people like me. Let's keep on pushing. Anything you have at your heart, that is passion, anything you want to do, it can be done. Because you have seen a person with no ICT background, but is heading an ICT project. Meaning that if you work on your passion and make sure that you really work on it, because you can have passion and live, work on it, and be near people who inspire you, be near giants. That's when you move very fast.
Okay.
Yes.
Move along, giants, and there is a quote you put as we were, the one that your professor told you.
If you want to be
get near
something,
it.
get near that thing.
Okay. And that is what we take. That's our pick of the week for the Startup Talk. I am Sankara Beruhanga. We've been hosting Allan. Allan has www.Onpoint.Ug. And when you go there, you will be able to order for products, for natural health medicines. And he says, therefore, beauty, did you say beauty and health?
Beauty, health, and yeah.
Okay, you will be getting those natural products. And remember, we are sponsored by www.guzaug.com, the only platform in the land that sells only products that are made here in Uganda. But also, you could hold your smartphone and visit the Play Store and download Let's Farm Shop, and you will be able to order for agro produce we deliver to your doorstep. It is the Startup Talk. Maybe till next week we'll be able to come back with more. Otherwise, end your month in a very, I don't know what mood they can use. For Arsenal lovers, it's a different story. For the rest, we can enjoy.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Till next week.
How to tell the difference between real or fake honey.
Get natural honey only from our Pure Bees Products Limited, leaders in bee farming, bee consultancy, bee hives, standard honey extraction equipment, bee products value addition, and fumigation.
Find us in Badara City, in Tari Road, opposite Stanbic Bank, or call us on 0784-278172 or 0709-844134. You can also buy our honey from www.guzaug.com.